Hi, friends, how are you all doing? I hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I'm going to share 10 super useful English idioms that we use in everyday life. But wait, I'm not just going to explain them. I'll tell you real life mini stories so you'll know exactly how and when to use each idiom like a native speaker. So grab your notebook, relax, and let's learn English the fun way. Ready? Let's go. Let's start with a very common idiom. Break the ice. Have you ever felt awkward when meeting someone new? This idiom is perfect for those moments. It means to start a conversation in a friendly way, especially when people feel shy or uncomfortable. Here's a short story from my first day at work. It was my first day at work. Everyone looked so serious. I didn't know how to talk to anyone. But then I saw a girl with a cute cat mug. I smiled and said, I love cats too. She laughed, and just like that, I broke the ice. Let me give you a few more examples. At the party, John told a funny joke to break the ice with new people. And when I meet new classmates, I always try to break the ice with a warm smile. Next up is the idiom under the weather. This is a polite and casual way to say that you're not feeling well. It doesn't mean the weather is bad. It means you're feeling sick. Here's what happened to me last weekend. Last weekend, I wanted to go out with friends, but I stayed home. Why? I was feeling under the weather. I had a headache, a sore throat, and I just wanted soup. Here are a couple more examples. He missed the meeting because he was under the weather. If you feel under the weather, it's best to rest and take care of yourself. Here's a sweet-sounding idiom. Piece of cake. We use it to describe something that is very easy to do. It has nothing to do with dessert. It just means the task was simple. Let me tell you about my vocabulary test. My English teacher gave us a vocabulary test. Everyone looked nervous. But I wasn't. I studied well. The test was a piece of cake. Let's look at two more situations. Driving a car was a piece of cake for him after weeks of practice. And don't worry about the homework, it's a piece of cake. Let's talk about spilling the beans. No, it's not about making a mess in the kitchen. This idiom means to accidentally tell a secret. Here's a time when I spilled the beans without meaning to. My friend was planning a surprise party for her brother. I was helping her. But guess what? I met him the next day and said, Are you excited for your party? Oops, I spilled the beans. Want more examples? Here you go. Don't spill the beans about the new project. It's still a secret. She got too excited and spilled the beans before the big reveal. Now here's an idiom every student should know. Hit the books. It doesn't mean hitting books physically. It means to study hard and seriously. Let me show you what happened the night before my exam. My exam is tomorrow and I haven't studied yet. No more Instagram, no more snacks. Time to hit the books. Let's check out a couple more examples. I really need to hit the books if I want to pass this test. She hit the books all night before the final exam. Have you heard the phrase, once in a blue moon? It means something that happens very rarely. Not every day. Not every week. Here's something I don't do very often. I love the beach, but I rarely go there. So when my friends invited me last Sunday, I said yes. I go to the beach once in a blue moon. Here are some other examples. We eat out at fancy restaurants once in a blue moon. And my uncle visits us only once in a blue moon. maybe once a year. A blessing in disguise. It means that something seems bad at first but turns out to be good later. Let me tell you about the time I missed my bus. I missed my bus and felt frustrated. But then I saw my old school friend walking nearby. We talked for hours. It was a blessing in disguise. Want to hear more examples? Losing my job was a blessing in disguise. It helped me start my own business. The rain ruined our picnic, but it was a blessing in disguise because we stayed home and bonded as a family. Have you ever stayed up really late to finish something important? Then you've burned the midnight oil. This idiom means to work or study late into the night. Here's how it happened to me one night. Everyone was asleep, but I was still studying at 1 a.m. I had a big project due, so I burned the midnight oil. Let me give you 2 more examples. He burned the midnight oil to finish his science report. But remember, don't burn the midnight oil too often. Rest is important too. Here's another fun idiom. Let the cat out of the bag. It means to reveal a secret or surprise accidentally. Let me tell you how I let the cat out of the bag without even knowing it. My sister told me not to tell anyone about her new job, but I was too excited and told Mom. I let the cat out of the bag. Let's look at more examples. He let the cat out of the bag about the surprise wedding. Please don't let the cat out of the bag, it's a secret party. Finally, we have the idiom cost an arm and a leg. This means something is very expensive. So expensive it feels like you're giving away your arm and leg to pay for it. Here's what happened when I found a phone I really liked. I saw a new phone online and wow, it was beautiful. But the price? It cost an arm and a leg. I'll wait for a sale. Here are 2 more examples. That sports car costs an arm and a leg. Her wedding dress cost an arm and a leg, but she looked amazing. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I had a great time sharing these idioms with you, and I hope you learned something new today. Which idiom did you like the most? Or maybe one reminded you of a real-life situation? Tell me in the comments. I love reading your stories. If you enjoyed learning with me, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who's also learning English. Your support means the world to me, and it helps this channel grow so we can keep learning together. Take care, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.